So big shout out to the Tartarian Meltdown. Here's his channel. I came across his video. I think I subscribed to his channel too. There he is in the corner there. You see him a couple of times in this video. There's a few of his photos, some of his evidence there. He's mentioning the top of this. How do you get a building up there? How do you get the stones? How do you get everything to the top of that mountain? Same with this. It's the same sort of idea. Why is this building on a mountain when it's actually a building melted? So we're touching on this again. Can't seem to get away from it, I guess. This is China, according to him. Some really good evidence there, I must admit. It's awesome. He's at the forefront of the research, I would imagine. Not that I go looking for this info. I do my independent research, and I think that's where the value lies in my channel anyway, is that I did my own research. Apart from this channel and Spartan Red, When the Buildings Cried, John Levi touched on it, Wood Nichols touched on it, a couple of other channels. It's a pretty small space, pretty small community. Here we have buildings just coming out of the woodwork. This is not carved, as they would want you to believe. Too many anomalies, obviously, none of it adds up. I can't really speak for the other channels. I can't speak on any of the religious views that they have. I have my own belief system. So I can't say this proves or disproves the existence of God. As far as the ancient scriptures go, I mean, you have to tie that back to it. There's really no way of saying if they're forged, and I don't think the Quran is forged, since they changed the spelling of the Quran from a Q to a K. Anyways, there's a lot up. There's a lot there. I don't really want to touch on that in my channel. But anyway, this one gave me a little heads up. Sorry if I'm a little stuffy headed. I have the cold, a little head cold. My daughter gave me. I don't usually get sick like that. Can't remember the last time I had a cold actually. But just a little head cold. I'm getting over it. Yesterday was the worst of it. So anyway, he gave me this idea here. Looking at, there's a rusted train. Look at that. I wonder if it's burnt. Do you think that type of thing would melt? It wouldn't be attached to this. Anyway, you're gonna see it in a few seconds. These are the end of his shots here. This is the end of his evidence. And then this next shot, if you look closely, it's obviously another pocket of survival right here. And I'm like, that's really bugging me now. Which gave me this idea. This is an aqueduct. And it looks like we're gonna have to retrace our steps and look at this again. I had touched on the aqueduct when I was, if you go back in my videos for ancient mining. I did a few on ancient mining in Australia, I think it was. Anyway, it's a means of transportation. It's a canal. Would be a part of a larger building or infrastructure. You're seeing perhaps a mud-flooded bottom, but most definitely a melted building between these two arches here. I think this is gonna sort of open your mind up a little bit if you look at these next photos and consider it certainly wasn't for drinking water, not for drinking this water, because I'm pretty sure this was a means of transportation from the tops of the buildings. So this is what we're saying, that how come these buildings have water gushing out the tops? Why do they always have water on the top coming down like waterfalls? I think it was an ancient canal system. It ran in the air like this and you could just putter along using the water, get around from building to building. I don't know if it was like, if you look at this one, that's an aqueduct. Looks like a bridge, like people would be walking. I'm pretty sure they're using boats, bro. That's how they get from building to building, city to city, if you want to think of it that way. We're talking in the, last, I don't even want to say how many hundreds of years ago, but the whole history is a lie, and a lot of people think that they're red-pilled, when really I would say they're purple. They're halfway between blue and red. They want to be red-pilled. They want to see what's out there, and they want the truth. And I think this is a matter of that. They can't handle the truth. I mean, you saw how many subscribers that guy has. I feel like I've been doing these videos forever too. I've been doing my own independent research. And it's verifiable with other independent researchers. I touched on this, a few other channels, like I mentioned. But for the most part, it's been just a sort of moment-to-moment inspiration, research it, video. Inspiration, research it, video. Again, this video took me about 20 minutes to make. So, you guys take care.